Okay, welcome to today's video. I know I'm wearing glasses today. It's a big day for us both. This is all about second year of university and what to expect. We're going to talk about the academics, applications, and also a bit about actual uni life and how that might change. So if you are going back to university for your second year this September, you need to watch this video. The first big change about second year compared to first year of university is that it will be a big step up. First year of university is designed to ease you into studying at university. When you get to university in first year, most people have never lived away from home, have never cooked for themselves, have never cleaned up after themselves, have never had to manage their own schedules. Universities know that you're coming from this very sheltered environment and they're trying their best, I guess, to make the transition from sixth form to uni as easy as possible. The side effect from this is that second year does end up becoming incredibly hard. The jump from first year to second year is massive. The standard of work expected in second year is extremely high. You're expected to come into second year knowing how to reference, how to write a convincing essay, how to critically analyse without making mistakes. And you're expected to do all of this while you're taking on subjects which are just generally harder. In second year, the subject difficulty is much harder, so preparing yourself for this is really important. If you don't know how to critically analyse, if you're not confident at referencing, now is the time to brush up on that so that you can focus all your energy and all your effort on actually learning the more difficult, complex content that you're going to be faced with in second year. A lot of the time in second year, you'll find that the content and workload just feels overwhelming and non-stop. And that's why it's just so important to make sure that you are prepared in all the other aspects so that you can focus your effort towards that. Because university in general, it's a lot. So preparing yourself, not only just physically getting everything ready, but also mentally for second year is really important so that you can succeed. Maintaining a work-life balance in second year will not be as easy as it has been in first year. This kind of goes along with the last point, but as second year is so much harder, the workload is of course greater in second year and it will take you more time to get through it. So you really need to work hard to maintain your work-life balance in second year, because otherwise you will end up a stressed mess with a shattered sleep schedule and no social life. Trust me, you don't want to end up working every waking hour. It's just not sustainable and you will burn out faster than Mike Ross got through law school.
You haven't even gone to any law school.
If you want to make sure that you do still retain some part of your life, then you do need to structure your days and weeks out efficiently. Get yourself a planner. I go on and on about this, but if you want to shock people when you tell them that you're a law student with a fully rounded life, you need to plan out your time. I didn't do this in second year, and because of this, I completely lost my work-life balance and my mental health dropped. Be better than me. Go get yourself a planner and manage your time effectively so that you can get through your degree without having to sacrifice your mental sanity. That is so important because I see so many people who just completely sacrifice their mental health for the sake of a degree. And at the end of the day, the degree is supposed to help you in your life to get to where you want to get to. It's not supposed to make you sacrifice your entire life just so you can have this piece of paper that says, yeah, I went to this university. It's just, a degree is not worth that sacrifice to your mental health. So maintaining that work-life balance, especially in second year, is so important. So planning your time is a must. If you haven't already, you will need to start building your experience. This is where we get onto the more career-focused aspects of second year, which is really, really important to succeeding at second year. The job market is horrendous. Law particularly is, of course, extremely competitive. Whether you're going into law or not, it's extremely difficult to get a job after uni. The average uni graduate doesn't even find their first job until 15 months after graduation. Many of the top 100 graduate employers receive over 650 applicants for one vacancy in their graduate schemes. If you want to make sure that you can be the most competitive applicant that you can, you need to start building your experience experience from second year if you haven't already. We're not just talking about summer internships, which of course everybody wants, but we're also talking about experiences that can demonstrate the transferable skills that employers are specifically looking for. Society exec positions, part-time jobs, virtual internships, webinars are all valuable experiences. Literally anything that you can use to show these transferable skills. The hidden key with these experiences is that you can also leverage these to get those more valuable experiences, like the summer internships that everyone wants but hardly anyone gets. Again, being organized is the key to this, because a lot of firm deadlines are coming up very quickly, and they will pass you by without you even noticing if you're not prepared for that. You don't want to miss these deadlines, because if you do, you're going to have to wait a whole nother year until you can apply again. So being prepared for the application season and making sure you're getting those applications in early is so important, because then that way you can build up that experience that is going to make you the most competitive applicant that you can be for your grad schemes or whatever you want to do after university. And also, a lot of, especially with law, but a lot of different subjects, their grad schemes start hiring from people in their second year. So you can, in theory, get your grad job in your second year, which is what happened to me. So it's so important to be on the ball from day one in second year. Law firm applications will take a very, very large amount of your time. This is kind of more specific to law, although, again, it does kind of apply to all people seeking a graduate job or work experience in general. A high quality, well-researched application that is likely to do well will take you hours to do. When you have this more intense workload that we talked about in second year, managing your time is difficult enough without having to balance applications on top of that. I remember when I was in the thick of application season, there got to a point where I was just so stressed about trying to get applications done that I genuinely almost just gave up. Luckily, at that point in my degree, I was fiercely sticking to my schedule. I was using my planners every day, every week, and I was able to manage my time effectively, and that really saved me because it just allowed me to get my applications done while not actually sacrificing my academic performance through my degree. But this is, again, the main key and the main takeaway of second year: managing your time. If you're looking to maximize your employability, you're going to have to be able to manage your time effectively so that you can make the high quality applications while still succeeding in your degree. If you don't manage your time, and if you're not prepared for when the application deadlines are coming, and you're not prepared for the fact that you're going to have to do it alongside studying at the same time, you're not going to be able to get through the application process. You'll find, no matter how on it you are, that you will get law firms just reject you with no explanation. It always just is the case that no matter how on it you are, no matter how prepared you are, how good an applicant you are, how strong your academics are, how much experience you've got, you will always find that you will get rejected at some point, and they probably won't give you a reason. That is quite disheartening when you spent all those hours on an application, but that's also kind of why you need to spend longer on them, because the longer you spend on them, the better the application is going to be. But being able to spend all that time on your application can only be done if you can manage your time. If you want to set yourself up for success, you need to manage your time and accept the fact that law applications are going to take you a really long time. A lot of your first year friends won't translate into second year friends. This final point is a lot more social life based, but it's still really relevant to moving on into second year, as it's something not many people talk about. A lot of your friends from first year won't still be your friends this year. This is a really sad reality of uni. The people you'll meet in first year, you will rarely stay friends with until the end of your degree. You'll find that some of the people that you meet in your first year of uni just may not have your best intentions at heart, and it's just so much better to just let these people go and move on with your life. Also, some friendships are just toxic. The person themselves may not be toxic, but you two might clash constantly, which creates this toxic friendship, which just leaves you in this spiral of negativity, which you don't need when you've got all this more difficult workload. You're trying to maximize your employability, and you also just want to live your life. You don't need that toxic cloud. There's a lot of pressure at uni to find your friends for life and have a huge friendship group of like 100 people. But the truth is that if you come out of uni with any friends at all, you may come out with like 5 really close friends max. And it's okay to just admit sometimes that the people you got on with last year just might not be your people. Don't sacrifice your happiness and make yourself unhappy just to fulfill this expectation that you feel like you need to fulfill. Sometimes it's best to just let go and move on, and you will find your people eventually. Thanks for watching this video. That was what to expect in your second year of uni. To be honest, there is a lot to expect in your second year of uni, but if you listen to all this advice and follow the recommendations, you will do well in second year of uni, and also not have to sacrifice your life to do it. I know I have a lot of questions to get round to. I'm doing my best, but I get a ridiculous amount of questions a day, so there's only so many that I can answer. If you are really desperate for me to answer your questions sooner, please just keep spamming me, because I'll eventually get annoyed with you and just answer it. I'm starting the SQE soon, so stay tuned to see what that's like. I will keep you updated, and yeah, see you all soon.